Welcome to Whisper English, where your voice matters and your heart is heard. Hey, I'm so glad you're here. Before we begin, I just want to thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trying. Even if you feel tired, even if you feel unsure. The fact that you pressed play means something. It means you're still choosing yourself. And that's a beautiful place to start. Wherever you are right now, sitting on your bed, walking through the park, riding the bus, or lying in the dark, this moment is just for you. Breathe with me, in and out. You're not alone anymore. Today's episode is called Believe in Yourself, not in a loud, shouting, motivational way, but in a quiet, gentle, whispering way. The kind that feels like a warm hand holding yours in the dark. Because real belief begins softly. Let me ask you something. Have you ever looked in the mirror and just felt unsure? Like no matter how hard you try, it's never enough? Even when others tell you you're smart, kind, talented, there's still a voice inside you that says, not really, not yet. Not good enough. If you've ever felt that way, I want you to know. You're not broken. You're not failing. You're just human. And that voice is not the truth. It's a recording. An old, dusty tape that started playing when you were young. Maybe no one ever told you they believed in you. Maybe your efforts were overlooked. Maybe you learned that being good meant being perfect. Or being quiet, or making others happy. So you stopped asking what you needed. You stopped trusting your voice. And slowly, your belief in yourself faded. But here's the gentle truth. Self-doubt is learned, which means self-belief can be learned too. You weren't born doubting yourself. Babies don't question if they deserve love. They cry when they need something. They fall 100 times and still try to walk. They don't feel shame. They feel curiosity. But then the world speaks. Be quiet. Don't be dramatic. Try harder. Why can't you be more like them? And little by little, we shrink. But today, right now, you are allowed to unlearn that. You're allowed to grow, not by force, but by kindness. Let me tell you a secret. You don't need to feel ready to take a step. You don't need to be confident to show up. We wait so often. We say, I'll speak English when I'm fluent. I'll apply for the job when I'm ready. I'll chase my dreams when I'm sure I won't fail. But that moment of perfect readiness may never come. And even if it does, it won't last long. So instead of waiting, what if we moved while still scared? You see, bravery doesn't mean you have no fear. It means you choose to walk with your fear, softly, one step at a time. Try saying this to yourself. I don't need to be confident. I just need to be willing. Willing to speak up. Willing to try. Willing to be imperfect. Confidence isn't the starting point. It's the result. It grows after the action, not before. Just like a plant grows after you water it, not before. So say one sentence in English, even if it's messy. Write one line in your journal, even if it's not perfect. Show up with your trembling hands and your uncertain voice, because your courage is not small. It's just quiet. And quiet courage is still powerful. We often think that belief looks like big wins, big success, loud applause, shiny results. But most of the time, belief looks like this: getting out of bed when it's hard, drinking water even when you're tired, practicing 5 minutes of English even when you feel behind, smiling at yourself in the mirror, even if you don't fully believe the smile yet. These small things, they're not small at all. They're seeds. And seeds take time. When no one is watching, and you still show up for yourself, that's where belief begins. I remember one of my students, whose name was Lainey. She used to be terrified of speaking English. She said, "My accent is bad. People will laugh." But every day she whispered 5 sentences out loud. Just 5, then 10. Then one day, she joined a group call and spoke to someone from another country. Not perfectly, but courageously. She didn't wake up confident. She built confidence through presence, through patience, through practice. And you can too. There was a time, not long ago, when I wanted to give up. I was tired. My work felt invisible. Some days I thought, what's the point? Maybe no one is listening. Maybe I'm just not enough. And one night, I sat on the floor, exhausted. No tears, just quiet, heavy silence. And then I opened my messages. There it was. A listener wrote, "Your voice helps me feel safe. Please don't stop." She didn't know. She didn't know how close I was to quitting. But that one message reminded me, you don't have to be perfect to make a difference. You just have to be here, gently, honestly, and with heart. So if you're in a low place today, I see you. If you feel invisible, I hear you. If you feel like giving up, please don't. Pause. Breathe. Then take one small step, not a giant leap, just a whisper forward. You might not feel it yet, but you are already becoming the person you need. Not a perfect person, not a new person, but a more honest, more kind, more awake version of who you already are. Growth isn't always fire. Sometimes it's water, gentle, software, quietly flowing. It's in the way you say no without guilt, the way you give yourself rest, the way you notice your thoughts and speak to them gently. This moment, this breath, this act of listening, it matters. You are unfolding, and unfolding takes time. So please, don't rush. You're not behind. You're not failing. You're becoming. Before we finish, let me whisper this truth. From my heart to yours, you are worth believing in. Not because of what you achieve, not because of how well you speak English, not because of how confident you appear. You are worth believing in simply because you exist, because you care, because you're trying. Some days will feel messy. Some days you'll forget everything we said here. That's okay. That's human. Just come back. Come back to your breath. Come back to the small, steady voice inside you that says, I am learning. I am growing. I am enough, even here. And when doubt comes again, because it will, let this be your anchor. Even when you don't believe in yourself, I do. Especially when you don't. You're doing better than you think. Take care. And speak to yourself kindly. You deserve that much.